Good morning, everybody. All right, so let's just start off. I'm going to put a little bit of music on, actually. I'm going to try. Okay, let's jog it out. It's paid for music, subscription music, so hopefully we're all good with that. And just keep jogging, or if you're not jogging, march it out in place. And hi, Maria. You know the deal. All right, so let those arms come up and down, or you can pump it like you're in a nice, easy 5K. All right, kick the heels to the buttocks. Give me 4, 3, let me just make sure everybody's muted, somebody's not muted. And Cindy, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, guys? You're what? You what? I'll mute you, okay. Gotcha. All right, I love you all, but I'm gonna mute you all. All right, so give me those hamstring curls and start to move your arms open. So bend the elbows, open up. Bend, open. Kick your heels into your buttocks for 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms going, keep the legs going, arms up and down. Up, all the way up, open up your chest. Don't forget to turn on your watches, as I always do, forget. Keep going. 8 more. 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay in place. Arms up, push back. Up, back, up, back. Good, 4 more times. 4, 3, 2 more. 1 more, take it side to side with your lunges. Roll your shoulders back and around. Keep going. Right, left, right, left, good. Big shoulder rolls. Now 2 shoulders together. Try not to think about it too much. Reverse those shoulders, take them forward. Go back again. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it on your right side. Hold it there. Chest up, hips back. Relax your shoulders down. Good, now turn your toes a little bit to the right. Take that left arm up and stretch over to the side. Open up your side. Good, 4 more counts here. 4, 3, 2. Go back to the side lunge, left and right. Roll the shoulders with it. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2. Now stay on your left side. Hold it, stick your hips back, big stretch. Turn your left toes left a little bit, right arm comes up, side stretch. Good. Now keep those toes turned out. Turn the other toes out. Hands on your thighs. Tilt it over. Pull your belly into your spine, round your back. Let it go. Round it again. And as I told Randy, we're going to be in this position a little bit. So hook your arms inside your thighs. Drop your seat a little bit lower. And maybe rock it a little side to side. Just kind of warming up the groin area. And the glutes get a nice workout. And then stand up straight as you fold over, or straighten your legs, I should say. As you fold over, hang your head. Take the arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles up, head down. Chin to chest as you roll yourself up to standing. Shoulders roll back and around a couple times. Bring your arms all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. Let's get ourselves started. All right, so the first exercise has a step. If you don't have a step, you're going to do the same thing without the step, obviously. So you're either going to be on the step, and you're going to squat down, sitting your weight back on the same side, right? If you're not on a step, you're going to step to your right and come back in. So your weight's all going to be in the left leg. If you're not doing leg work, I want you to maybe just lift the knee up 10 times, all right? So you can do that rather than squatting if you're not doing squats, I should say. Now, if you would like to use a weight, hold on to any weight that you'd like, 2 hands, and we're going to step to the right 10 times and to the left 10 times, all right? Then we're going to go over each side. So I'll get you through this. Again, if you're on the ground and you don't have a step, all you're doing is stepping to the right side and your weight is in your left leg. Very little weight on the right leg. So if you're on a step, get on top of it if you have that access. It doesn't matter to me if you do or don't. It's all the same, all right? Right side is first. We're going to get started. In 3, 2, go on my count. 1. Squat down, 1. Come up. 2, weight goes back. 3, try to stick your booty back. 4, weight goes behind your knee, that left knee. 5 more. Remember, if you're not doing squats, I want that leg lifted in the air for knees. 2 more. I think 3 more. Last 2 now. 2, 1 more. And good. I'm going to switch it and turn around this way, but you're going to do the other side. All right? Weight is in the right leg. Very little weight in the left leg, particularly if you're not on the step. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to use weights, but you can have them by your side, at your shoulders, or the way I'm doing, holding one weight. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you're on a step, stay on top. If you're on the floor, we're going to do the same thing, side to side. If you're not doing leg work, alternating knee lifts. Start on your right leg, 1 to each side. 3, 2, go. 10, over. 9, weight goes behind you. 8, 7, keep that weight in your heels. 6, 5, 4 more. Good. Last 3 sets. 3, last 2, last 1, and back on top. Good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and grab your bands. Easy band. If you have, Deb, I know you have a longer band, that's great. Just shorten your stance on your grip on it. First one is just a very simple scapular retraction, squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other. So elbows are out high, shoulder height I should say. You're pulling, you're creating resistance and keeping it, and then we're just going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So the arms will move back a little bit. All right, in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7. I want you to feel it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did forget to mention if you don't have a band, but I know all you guys do, but out there they may not. So I would just do these pulls. Maybe you have weights in your hands. Now, we're going to go back either onto our step or onto the floor, or you can stay in a standing position. So, I'm going to put my knee on the step. I'm actually going to put a mat down because these steps can be very uncomfortable. So, one knee on, the other leg off to the side. The hand of the knee that's on is on the bench. If not, you're doing the same thing on the floor, or you're in a standing position, but here you're going to have the opposite arm to leg. All right? So right now my left knee is down. My right arm holds the weight. We're going to do 12 reps of a row. So pick where you're going to be. All right. Good. In 3, 2, go for 12. 11. Can you get a heavy weight? 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. Good. Now I'm going to just switch sides by turning myself towards the camera. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm going to stay on that side. Right knee is down. Other side, wherever you are. Right hand down. Back is flat. So even if you're in this position, your back is flat. All right? Other arm in 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, head in line with your spine, 7, 6, 2, 1. Good. All right. Put that weight down. Let's go back to your bands. All right. Oops. Okay. Don't know what happened here. All right, arms up. In 3, 2, we're only repeating, by the way, arm work today and ab work. So hold it even closer, Deb. 3, 2, let's go. Squeeze 10, 9, 8. Try to bring your shoulder blades towards each other. 7, 6, 5. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, maybe you notice that whatever weight you use on your back rows, you could go heavier. So feel free to now grab a heavier weight. I'm going to start on the side I ended with, just because that's the side that's showing to the camera for no other reason. Okay? So 12 reps of our rows on each side. In 3, 2, go. 12, 11. So if you're not on the same side as me, just do the other side later. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, I'm just switching over to my other side. Typically, that's what we do. All right? Hand on the bench for support. If you're not on the bench, you're in a split lunge position. All right, other hand in 3, 2, 1, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Okay. So, come on up. I'm going to move my mat away from my bench because I'm going to be standing on the bench again. So the first exercise is a Bulgarian split lunge. One leg is on, one leg is off. The leg that's off, you want to make sure the knee is over the ankle, not over the toe, so your heel shouldn't lift. And all we're going to do, I'm going to hold the weight here, is we're going to do a split squat. Now, if you don't have a bench but you have a chair, a bed, a table, a low table, an ottoman, you can use that. If you're not using it, you're on the floor, and we're just going down and up, okay? Same thing, okay? So we're gonna do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then we're gonna grab that band again. So, grab your weight at your chest. If you're on any kind of a bench, make sure that that front leg goes out a little bit. So you might have to scoot it out a little bit. Weight into the front heel. First leg. Go ahead, Amanda. You can put your leg on your, yeah, there you go. 3, 2, 1. So there's going to be a run on like step stools if I tell you that a step stool is a great opportunity for a step for some exercises. 5, 6, drive through that heel. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, switch sides. Get yourself in the right form. Make sure that knee doesn't exceed the ankle, so you might have to shift it forward a little bit. Weight in the front heel. Don't let the knee turn in. Really work on the glutes. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. All right, let's go back to our band for a minute. Actually, just for 10 reps. We're going to make it like a lat pull down. So we're going to take the band over our head, hook the arms, and we're going to bring the band to our chest as the elbows pull back and the shoulders squeeze together. So the same action that we did before, but adding the pull down. And as you do the pull down, I want you to pull the band apart as well. That's it, Deb. All right? So we've got 10 of these again. In 3, bend the knees. 2, 1, pull. Try to keep the band in front of your chest rather than behind your neck. 3. It will work if you just use dynamic tension and squeeze your shoulder blades together. 5 more. And Cindy's adding a squat, so feel free to add that in. 4, 3, 2, one more. 1, squeeze and let it go. All right. So we're going to do a variation of the split squat now. And again, if you're not doing legs, this is what I expect of you. Actually, we're going to just stand here and we're going to reach forward and back. So we're going to get a little bit of the hamstring glute action. All right? So, right leg is on the bench or on the floor or whatever you're using. The other hand has the weight, or you can have both hands holding the weight and just go in front of your foot a little bit. So it's not a row, it's a hip hinge. So the action is here, right? Not here, and we're not using the arm. The arm is just carrying the weight. All right, so right hand, so it's a little bit, gives you a little bit of challenge and balance. In 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hinge forward and come back up. Now, another option here is to balance. You can take your foot off the bench or the floor. 4, we're only doing 10 of these. 5, you should feel your standing glute a lot. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Good, 1 more. And come on up, switch sides. Did I lose somebody? I'm not sure, okay. So switch legs. Turn your hips and shoulders square. I think I lost Dad, but I still come back in. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Hinge, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try to keep your hand off your body. You don't have to, but it will give you a lot more action here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, okay. Put that weight down. Go back to your band because we're doing 2 of the arm work. So this is that lat pull down. All right, arms up. Shoulders back. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. 1 more. Okay, good job. All right. We're going to, you're going to do this on the floor or on the bench. We're going to go back on the bench. We're going to squat down like we did in the beginning, but this time we're going to kick the leg to the side. So when we come up, we kick the leg to the side. If you're not doing legs or squats, but you want to do the abduction, maybe even put your band over your thigh and just take your leg out to the side. Hold on to something. All right? Otherwise, we're squatting and kicking same side 10 times. Actually, yes, I have it on 12 and 12, so we'll do 12. Stand on top of your step or stay on the floor. It's the same action, whether you're on the step or on the floor. Left leg is, or whichever leg is going to be first for you is fine. In 3, 2, go. Squat down, kick. Weight is light in the left leg or the leg that's going to the floor. 3. All the weight's in the leg that's on the step or on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hi, Deb, missed you. That was 12. Okay, turn to the other side. So, Deb, if you're, you can do 12 side raises with each leg. That's what we're up to. All right? So, turn around the other side, or go off the other side of the step or on the floor. 3, 2, 1, go. So we squat down and we kick the side. Squat, kick, 2. Squat, kick, 3. 4. Again, the weight is in the leg that's standing, not the one that's kicking. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 1. Good. All right, now, grab some water, wipe down. You're gonna have a seat on your step, a chair, or you could squat. And we're gonna be here for a concentration curl. Or you can hold your arm in front of you and isolate it. So, 2 options here, again. You can wrap the band around your foot and do a concentration curl with the same arm and the same leg curling, okay? If your band is so heavy that you can't use that, use a weight. You can use a band and a weight together if you really want to, all right? But more important, I want you to plug that tricep in your inner thigh, all right? Plug it in there and don't let it lift. Don't let it move. We've only got 10 of these, all right? Oh, actually, I lied. We have 12 of these too, all right? So you might have to decide midstream that you're gonna change to a weight. We're gonna start with the right arm in 3, 2, let's go, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It should be tight if you're using a heavy band. 5, 4, it should not be easy. 3, 2, one more. 1, good. Anybody feeling that? If you have light bands, but you have 2 of them, use them both, or else put that weight with the light band if you have to, okay? Give yourself some challenge here, because you should be able to get some good energy out of this muscle here. All right, in 3, other side, 2, let's go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, don't let that arm move. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Woo, okay. Feel free to just move that off to the side for now. You can stand up or sit down, but we need 2 weights for the next exercise. Still bicep curls. So hopefully getting a little burn into your biceps here. All right, I'm gonna stand up. We're gonna take our arms forward and then rotate our shoulders open, all right? So bicep curl front and then open to the side. Everybody got 2 weights? All right, challenge yourself in 3, 2, let's go. 1, open. 2, open. So notice the difference. Now, if for any reason opening your shoulder doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. Just stay forward. 4, 5, good. 6, halfway. 7, woo, how those arms doing? 8. Now, I'm not using my back, but I am using my hips a little bit. 9, 10, 10, 11, one more, 12, all right, roll it around, stretch it out, good. So if that was uber challenging for you, go down a weight, okay? All right, let's go back to our band or our single weight concentration curls, right? How you guys doing out there? We're all good? Okay, thank you. All right, band around the foot. Just move your foot out to the side. Get your tricep, lock it in there, right in your inner thigh. Take your hand into your band. The other hand kind of braces you on the other side, or if you don't need it, let it just float down. All right, same arm, right arm, in 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good Amanda, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And you might need to go for a lighter weight on the other bicep curl that we're gonna do after this, because these are pretty strong, at least mine is, because my band is pretty heavy, all right? In 3, and also just make sure you secure the band under your foot. 3, 2, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. Standing bicep curls. You can do them seated, by the way, as long as you're not hitting yourself onto the side of whatever you're sitting on, all right? But I'm going to take it to a standing position. I'm just going to move this out to the side. All righty. Bicep curls. 12, front and side. In 3, 2, let's go. 1, 2. Now, if you're using a lighter weight, that's okay, but go slow and controlled, particularly on the way down in the negative. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, keep going guys, halfway, 7, so remember I'm not swinging my back, but I may be using my hips a little bit, 8, 9, 10, open, 11, one more, 12, whoa, all right, this is the part where you're not going to like me very much, so, but I'm willing to take a chance. Take your mat, if you feel like you need it. We're going to walk out to like a plank, so if you don't want to be on your floor for whatever reason. So we'll call this Randy's pose because she did it earlier. We're going to come down into a low squat and we're going to do a bicep curl. So you can use one heavy weight or one weight. We're going to do a bicep curl, put it down, walk your hands forward, walk your hands back, pick up the weight and do that curl. Now I suggest that this weekend you wear sleeveless shirts because your biceps are going to pop, okay? All right, let's do it. So we have 8 to 10 of those, meaning you can go on your own pace or go with me, and you can stop at 8 if you feel like, if you can't make it to 8, do the best you can. If you can go to 12 and you're faster than me, go for it. All right, so drop your seat, get low, arms still inside like we did in the concentration. We're gonna curl once, put it down, walk out, walk back, drop your seat, pick up your weight. This is 2 for me. Now you can go with me, parallel to the floor here, guys. It's a plank. 3, walk it out, walk it back. 4, walk it out, walk it back. Now notice our feet are wide because of our squat, and I'm not taking them closer because it'll keep me stable. 6 for me. Walk it out. Walk it back. 7. So some of you might be getting to the end of your set. If that's the case, you can either hold a plank or hang out and wait. I'm going to do 2 more. Squat. Walk it out. And 1 more. All the way. All the way. Back in. And I'm just going to roll up. Do you like that? Okay. Heart rate may have gone up a little bit. We're going to go, if you have, I know some of you have stools and whatever, so going on the bench might be not an option right here for you. I'm going to take it slightly different because I took out my short bench today instead of my long bench. But what we're going to do is flies. So you're either doing flies on your back, on the floor, or on a bench. Now I'm going to see how this works because, like I said, I have this shorter bench. But it's okay, either way, flies and then pullovers. Now if you are on a bench, pullovers, you have a longer stretch now to get your arms over your head. So get all the way back and then bring it carefully forward, all right? Let's take whatever we're doing. So for me, it's gonna look a little different because what I'm gonna do is, it's almost gonna be like an incline. I'm gonna stay, actually it's not gonna be an incline, I'm just gonna lift my hips up. So, I'm gonna stay in a bridge, but you know, I always give you the option of being in a bridge or having your legs on the floor or in the air. And again, if you have a bench, if you have a full bench, you won't have to worry about your hips being off the floor, but you can still do any of the three above. So we've got 12 flies and 12 pullovers. All right, arms up. Whatever you're doing with your hips is up to you. In 3, 2, just don't let them sink. 12, 11. So remember, if you are on a bench, you have a longer way down to the floor, but I don't want your arms going below your shoulder level if you're in the air with me, like me, right? If you're on a bench. 6. So shoulder level is as low as you go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 1 more, is 12. Good. All right, 1 or 2 weights for your pullovers. And again, remember, if you are on a bench and you have an open space behind you, you have a little bit lower to go, a little bit more effort. All right? So I'm going to try this. Arms up. Soft bend in the elbows. You can use 1 weight. In 3, 2, we go. 12. So get a nice big stretch. Don't let your back arch. So remember, you might be here. 3, 4 to help implant that spine. 5, 6, halfway there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 2, last one. Woo-wee. All right. Sit up. Stretch your arms behind you. Turn your fingers away and pull your chest forward. Open up the front of your shoulders. All right. How are we doing out there? Are we still friends? I hope. All right. Moving on. Actually, we're going back. We're going backwards for a minute. All right. That Malasana squat. Call it what you want. Low squat, bicep curl, walk out, walk back. So you get yourself into a full plank, good old-fashioned plank. No dipping of the hips, no lifting of the hips. Stable through the center. The extra added attraction is that low squat and bicep curl. All right? Just because we can. All right? So even if you're here, right? You can stay here and then put the weight down and walk out. You can try that, right? But otherwise, I want to see your hips get nice and low. Challenge yourselves, all right? If you have an injury, it's another story. But if you're not doing it because you think you can't, try it. And if you can't do it, go back off, all right? All right, 8 to 10 of these. Again, drop your seat, come low, 1 bicep. Walk out. Walk back. So I come back to a downward dog, and then I go back to my squat. 2. Drop down. 3. Notice you start your arms almost always with the same arm. So think about it and try on another arm. This is 4. Back. 5. fun exercise. Pause. 7. Some of you may be done. Hold a plank or take a break. Maybe even do some crunches if that's where you're at. This is 8, so I'm going to do 2 more. 9. 1 more. 10. And we're just going to come forward and roll up slowly. Good job, guys. Okay, let's go back for our flies and our pullovers. So see what weight you need. Get yourself ready. Whoops. Don't fall over like me. All right, first are chest flies. Second are our pullovers. If you notice me, you might not have, and you shouldn't really pay that much attention to me. I changed my position for the 2 exercises on my step. So first one I was holding a bridge. So I'll do that again. I'm going to come down, arms are up. Hold your hips up if you're there. Don't let them collapse. In 3, 2, go. 12, 11. So every time those arms open out, your back wants to arch. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're still driving through your heels wherever you are, unless the legs are in the air. 8, 9, 10, last 2. 11, one more, is 12. Good. All right. So I'm moving back because I want the bigger stretch of my arms going off the back of my bench. But again, if you're not on a bench, just touch the floor behind you. 1 or 2 weights. Heavy is great, but you do what you got to do. Arms up, head supported. Maybe your legs are up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Pull all the way over 1. Again, your back wants to arch when the arms go away from you. 3, 4, 5. Keep your abs nice and strong, halfway there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 2, last 1 is 1. Good job. Okay. Nice work, gang. I'm going to adjust myself here a little bit. Our next exercise is banded, and it will be bridge work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it so that I'm on the side, and you can see better. All right. So I'm just going to put my mat like a T to the bench. If you have a couch and you don't have anything else, the couch is great for this as well. All right? So I'm just going to make myself into a T, or my mat to a T. Get your band. If you like to do your bridge work with a weight on your hip, go ahead. Feel free. Otherwise, the band is going above the knee. Okay? There you go. All right. If you have a chair, a table, something sturdy though. Again, your step stool or your bed. Your bed's a little, some of them are pretty high. I know mine is. So a bed may be a little more challenged, but that's okay. We're good for challenge. All right, so your feet are on whatever surface you have. If there's no surface, you're on the floor. All right, the further away you're going to feel more hamstring, the closer you'll feel more glute. Open up your knees, tilt your pelvis. We're going to do a bridge, lifting our hips up. You keep your head looking forward, just listen to my voice, and I'll keep an eye on you guys, all right? So I might even dig my heels into the bench to keep it there for hammies, okay? Press your shoulders into the floor. All we're gonna do is 12 of these. In 3, 2, go. 12, keep your knees apart. 11, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, good. Keep those knees apart. 6, keep resistance on the band. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Una más. And good, all right. Just take a little stretch out for a second. The second one, this is another you'll hate me for. All right, so we're gonna come up into a bridge, lift one leg up in line with the knee and extend it out to, or abduct it out to the side. So the action is up, up, out, out, and down. So each one counts as 1. And we're only going to do 8 right and 8 left. So we're not staying here and just opening the leg because you'll get sloppy. And I don't want to sloppy. Okay? So on your back, tilt your pelvis, lift your hips, right leg is up, open out, bring it in, bring it down, that's 1. Same leg. Up, extend the leg, open the leg, bring it in, bring it down, that's 2. 3, up, open, and down. Good. 4, up, out, in, down is 4. 5, up, open, out, in, down. 6, up, open. We're almost there, guys. 7, don't forget what's happening on the leg that's not moving. And down, 1 more, in, up, out, and down. The leg that's not moving is working, yeah, a lot. Stabilizing. All right, so we got side B. Tilt your pelvis. Lift your hips up. Left leg up, or opposite leg up. Out, in, and down is 1. 2, up, out, in, and down. Good. 3, out, open, and down. 4, out, open, and down. Good. 5, up, out, and down. 6, up, out, in, down. Good. 7, up, out, in, down. One more time is 8, up, out, in, down, and good. All right. We're going on to our side, same bands. Take yourself onto your side. If you need to double up your mat under your hip because you're fortunate enough to be bony there, then go for it. So, we're going to, you're going to either be up on your forearm like this, with your space here between your side and your floor, and none of this going on, right? If you absolutely cannot do that, you're down on your arm, okay? So think shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, same line. I'm lifting up, so I'm also drawing my pelvic floor muscles up, my belly to my spine, and I'm keeping the space. Now, if you have the little Pilates ball and you want to put it under here, but don't pancake it, then you can put it under there just to kind of remind you not to pancake it. Otherwise, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. You're down here. We're doing 10 of each exercise. So the top leg is going to come up and down. Listen for the cues. It's easy enough. All right? On your side, let's go, Amanda. I see you. Left top leg is up. We go for 10. 10, 9, 8. Notice my knee doesn't point up to the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1 and pulse it for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Stay lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring your knee to your chest. Bring it in. 9. It's still in the same plane. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can hear the moaning of the outer hip. Other side. Good. All right. Shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. So your knees are not forward. Your knee doesn't point up to the ceiling when you do this exercise. It's all outer hip, oblique, Remember to stay lifted here and here. If you start collapsing, lay down on your arm, all right? Top leg up, 10, 9, stay lifted, 8, 7, don't turn your knee to the ceiling, 6, 5, your knee points forward, 4, look at me if you're not sure, 3, 2, hold it up, pulse it, 10, 9, 8, 7, there's small moves, especially if your band is tight, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring your knee to your chest, go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rub it out. Good work, guys. All right, so we're coming to our last exercise. You can actually keep the band around your legs if you like. It might help a little bit for some of it. I'm going to use my bench. If you have something where you can put your legs so that the knees are resting on it. Okay, I just going to move that a little bit. So, my knees are going to rest on the bench or on the table or the chair, the bed, right? The little beds, again, it's a little high. Just want to relax my knees, okay? So I have the band on. It's not going to really change a lot of the rest of the action. The first thing I'm going to do is put my hands on my thighs. Chin to chest. If you're familiar with Pilates roll-up, that's what it is. Okay, roll up and a Pilates roll down. Now, putting my knees on there, try not to flex your feet. Just let the feet relax. So by putting my knees on there, I kind of try to release my hip flexors a little bit. Having the band around my legs still activates my outer hip. But what I don't want to see, just so you know, is this. Okay? I don't want this. I want your hands on your thighs. If you can't get up beyond here because this is the point where our hip flexors take over, if this is all you got, that's all you do. All right? Hands on your thighs. Legs are soft, they're relaxed. Heels and feet off the floor. All right, hands on your thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to chest, roll up. Sit all the way up. Chin to chest, roll down. So it's a rounded spine, both directions. Inhale at the bottom. Chin to chest, exhale, roll up, sit up. Chin to chest, roll down. Pull that belly into your spine. Inhale. This is 3. Roll up. Lift up. Remember, if you have to use your arms and legs to get up, just do a crunch. 4. And round. I'm trying to release my hip flexors and get up a little bit more. 5. But after 45 degrees, right about where I am now, you know, the hip flexors take over. 6. Sit up. Roll down. 7. So I don't want any jerking motions. I want you to build up the strength in your center that you can do this without jerking. 8. Lift up. And it is one of the hardest exercises in Pilates to perform correctly. 9. Roll up. Roll down. And 10. Roll up. Roll down. All right. Good work. Right, that's hard. I mean, I know that's hard. It's hard for some. I see it in Pilates instructors. It's hard for them to do. Okay, you can keep your legs as they are. You can bend your knees. I'm going to give you a couple options here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up either here and go halfway down and up. If that is too extreme on your back, then I want you to just do a crunch. Go as high as you can in your crunch and then only go part of the way down. You're going to feel either way. Sitting up here, you might feel it more in your back, though. All right? So I don't want you to feel it in your back. I want you to notice it in your abdominals. Okay? So I'm going to do some of each. All right? So the first thing we do is we find our highest point, hands behind your head if you're sitting up here. And then go halfway down only and come back up to your highest point. 2. Up and down. 3. Now, if you're all the way up here, you might be coming down 4, halfway. 5. I'm letting my feet be relaxed. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. Go all the way back down to the floor. Now this one's from the bottom side up. So you're going to go up halfway and down. So you're going to go up, halfway up, and down. Not as high as you did before. All right? So not as high as the first set. All right? Halfway up in 3, 2, go. Halfway and down. 2 and down. 3, relax your feet. 4, put it all into your center. Pull up your pelvic floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I know you guessed what we're going to do because you're so smart. Combination. Here's the option. You're going to come all the way up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, or you're going to go from the floor, halfway, down, halfway, down. All right, so you're up at your highest, you're halfway down, you're back to your highest, you're all the way down, and you're halfway up again. It's kind of confusing. So I'll kind of cue it. I'm going to try it from the standing, the seated all the way up position. So my first one is all the way up, then halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Now halfway up, halfway down, all the way up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, halfway, and down, all the way up, and down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway, all the way down. Let's go up. All the way up, halfway down, all the way down, halfway, halfway, and down, all the way. This is like 6, and down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, and down. Good, let's go to 7, and halfway, up, all the way, halfway up, and down. Let's do 8, all the way up, halfway. Remember, you might not be sitting up like I am. All the way down. You might just be here for that all the way up, and halfway. Good, 2 more. All the way up, halfway, all the way, all the way. Halfway again, on the up position. Last time, guys. All the way up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, halfway up, and all the way down. All right, take the band off your legs. Keep it nearby. All right, start by hugging your knees up to your chest. Good job, guys. Bring that tailbone to the floor. Now, as you pull the knees to your chest, wrap your arms around the front of your shins. It may just be your hands, it doesn't matter. And as you pull your belly to your spine, flatten out your back, and then push your legs against your hands. So I should see a lot of movement there. Keep crunching this in, I gotcha. Push the legs against the hands and feel the contraction in your abdominals. Push the legs against the hands and relax. So you're still actually working your abdominals here. Let's do 4 more. Push your knees against your hands. If you have your arms around your thigh, your wrists, your forearms, that's fine too. 2 more times. 1 more time. Push, push, push. And then bring it all the way in. All right, hug those knees all the way to the chest. Let's do a little spinal twist. Open up the arms. Let the knees fall to one side. We're going to just do a quick hamstring stretch in a second. Bring the knees over to the other side. And then come on back to center. Let your left leg be out on the bench, on the floor, wherever it is. Take your right foot into the strap. Now, you're going to get a little stretch on it, so take the leg away from you So the leg is over the hip or the leg is straight. So you might have your leg straight all the way back here, but I don't want your hips lifting. So I just want the leg straight. Breathe. Take a breath in and draw the leg maybe a little closer. It might be a millimeter. Take the strap into the right hand, if it's your right foot, left hand, if it's your left. And just open it out to the side enough that you don't fall over. So you might feel like you're going to come all the way out, but your left hip lifts. So if you do that, just bring that left hip back to the floor, wherever it is. Draw it back up through center. Change arms and cross over the body. Straight leg or softly bent. Out to the side. And then bring it back to center. Bend the knee. Switch legs. You might notice the difference from one leg to the other. Left leg is straight. Press it straight. So make sure that it might just be over your hip. It might be in front of it. Your hamstrings are really tight. Draw it a little bit closer, like I said, maybe a millimeter. Holding on with the same hand as the leg. Open it out to the side. Try to keep that hip from rolling up, so if it goes down and you roll up, just try to draw it back in. It might bring that leg a little higher, but still up your hips. Back to center, switch arms, take it across. You might have to bend your knee, you might not reach the floor, especially if the other leg is on a bench. But pull that hip away from your leg at the same time. Create length. Come back to center. Bring the band off, hug the knees in. Make your way up to a standing forward bend. Just dangle your arms, let your head hang down. Chin to chest, roll up slowly. Good, roll those shoulders around. You could use your strap to pull down and stretch open. This time we're just holding. You don't need the strap. If you don't have it, it's fine. Lift up and over to the right side. And other side. Back to center. Squeeze those arms open the front of your chest and shoulders. And then release it behind your back, arms out, and fold one more time. Hands up over your back. So if you guys, when you get in yoga and you're doing this position and your arms are tight, open up and take a towel, strap a band, something like that, and it's going to help you a lot. Chin to chest, roll up slowly. Roll your shoulders back and around. Take a big breath in, bring your arms all the way up. You guys are so finished. And down. Give yourselves a great big hand. You did great. For my friends at home, stay fit, stay healthy.